Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or purchase any of my merch, you may do that through my website, earthyindigo.com, or you can shoot me an email. The information, all of that is listed in the description box below. If you are interested in art or want to inquire about any art that I do, shoot me an email, just in the subject line put art so I know it's for art and not for tarot. Timestamps will be listed down below. If you want to jump around, do feel free to do so. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you are meant to hear these messages. With that being said, I could be picking up on past, present, or future energy. I am an energy reader and an intuitive reader. I resonate with being a Lightworker, a Starseed, an Indigo, and a Divine Feminine. And we do get a lot of love messages here on this channel. I'm not a traditional tarot reader and I do not read the cards in the traditional manner. So if you are looking for something more traditional, this is probably not the right channel for you. There are a lot of other tarot readers out there on YouTube. I do know the cards traditionally. I have been reading tarot for over 20 years. But like I said in the beginning, I am an intuitive reader. Woo! And an energy reader. So I get the messages intuitively and I also get channeled messages. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that right there like that because, I don't know, I accidentally bent the incense when I took it out, and so I think that's probably as good as it's gonna get. Do stick around till the end because we have a special guest reader today. It's a surprise. You have to stick around till the end to meet her. But I think she's awesome. Okay, what else do I have to say? I am not a licensed medical provider, therapist, lawyer, or financial advisor, and I do not claim to be so. So if you are here looking for any advice on any of those topics, please do not take that advice from me. Any advice or anything stated within this reading, this video, or any video on my channel is just my own personal advice and my own personal opinions based on my own research, my own knowledge, my own personal life journey, and life experiences. I think that's all I have to say. I'm in a good mood. All right, let's do this. So I have some channel songs here. I will leave the links to the videos in the, I almost said in the timestamp, that's weird, in the description box below if you want to go check it out. I do recommend at least looking up the lyrics because I do feel like there are additional messages within the lyrics or the music videos or both with any channel songs that I get. So the first one that we got was Stairway to Heaven by Led Zepplon. And then Sis, You Are a Bad Biatch by, I'm probably going to say this wrong and I apologize, Shariya Wise. Sorry, I cannot read my own handwriting apparently. Shariya Wise. I hope I said that right. Anyway, next one we have is Step Into My Power by Modern Headspace. And then Bruja, and I'm probably not going to say this one right either, and I'm sorry. Raquan Maji? Maji? I don't know. I tried. But yeah, I will leave links. Ooh, sorry. I will leave links to the music videos or the songs in the description box below if you want to check it out. I have 2 new decks today. So we have, I'm really excited about them. I really like them. I really like this one. I like them both, but I really like this one. So this one is called Old School. It's by those people. I'm not going to read it, but yeah, there you go. And then the Tarot Illuminati. So I've never used the Tarot Illuminati. I have heard really good reviews about it. So I got that one too. So, all right, let's do this. We're going to start off with the Tarot Illuminati, and we are going to clarify with the Old School Tarot. I do have some oracle messages as well, and then we're going to get that guest reader out at the end. Sorry for any background noise. My dog is in the living room with us, and it looks like he's probably eating something that he shouldn't be eating, but he swallowed it, so I hope it was food. And my daughter is in the next room. So, and I do have neighbors. My fridge is fixed though, so yay, that's cool. For those of you who stuck around for that reading, that was fun. Anyway. All right, so we're just going to get some messages, just see what comes out. what was I going to say? Oh, if I say things like feminine, masculine, he, she, I am just talking about energy, not gender. You can apply whatever gender resonates for you. Flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you got to do. But yeah. All right. What messages do we have for the collective? I also don't read the cards in reverse unless I feel called to do so. We have the Emperor. The Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you could be an Aries or an Earth sign, or you could be here getting messages for an Aries or an Earth sign. You might resonate with being a masculine or a divine masculine, or you might be trying to get messages for your divine masculine. Doesn't have to be the case though. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't make the story fit if it's not for you. This is very interesting. I'm getting really, honestly, I'm getting very strong like Goblin King vibes from this Emperor. If anybody here has ever seen The Labyrinth, it was a Jim Henson movie with David Bowie. The Emperor, like this, tell me that doesn't like remind you of the Goblin King. Drop it in the comments if you've seen that movie. I loved that movie. I grew up watching that movie. I can literally, like, you don't want to watch that movie with me because I quote it. I'm horrible. But that's what I'm getting here is the Goblin King. The Goblin King. Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way to the castle beyond the Goblin City. Interesting. Okay. The Prince of Pentacles, so that would be the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Star. I honestly kind of feel like that's sort of the story of this Emperor here. I'm going to put the Emperor up here, okay? And we're going to say that this reading is going to be about this Emperor. So whether that's you or it's applying for you as somebody else, you know, however it resonates. But it feels to me like this Emperor maybe like could have started off it could be one of two ways. So it's either talking about like this Emperor like starting their life journey, you know, like I'm seeing like somebody like you know, like starting college or starting university, like 18, 19, 20, you know, that kind of age, like starting off on life. Maybe they had some sort of like a foundation that they were given, like let's say like their parents had saved up money for them to go to college or something like that. So they had some sort of like a start, like a head start. It does seem here like with the Five of Pentacles, like for whatever reason, they got into some sort of like, like I'm feeling kind of like financial strife. It could have just also been that like there was some sort of a like disconnect, possibly with like the family or something like that, or with like other people. For some reason, this Emperor felt like left out in the cold. They could have gone through a period of time where they like had, I'm kind of feeling like maybe like little to no income. But now they're shining. They have some sort of wish fulfillment here where they're going after some sort of wish fulfillment. For others, this could be talking about a business, like starting a business. I'm getting, if you are a fan of Gordon Ramsay, love Gordon Ramsay, huge fan of Gordon Ramsay, but Gordon Ramsay, the first restaurant that he opened actually didn't work. It failed. And he talks about that a lot. So I'm getting kind of like a sense of like Gordon Ramsay where it was like maybe this person like started some sort of a business and it just didn't work out or it failed in some way, but they're still working towards it. You know, they're still working towards their dream, towards their wish fulfillment. And like, look at Gordon Ramsay now, you know, like it doesn't even matter if his first restaurant closed or not. Like it didn't mean he gave up. Like he kept going. You know what I mean? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Hard work. This was hard work. Let's get some clarity here. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be an air sign. I'm also noticing the butterfly. There could be some sort of like transformation. Somebody might, for some I'm feeling like somebody might like have gone to law school or like try to be a lawyer or is a lawyer or something. That could be it too. Like maybe it's not a failed business. Maybe it was something about like say they graduated high school with intentions of going to law school and becoming a lawyer, and then they went to law school and they decided they didn't want to do that. They wanted to do something else. And so like maybe that, and I'm just using this as an example, you know, apply it how it fits for your situation. But maybe it was something where it was like everybody in their family was a lawyer, you know, like their dad and their brother and their uncles and their grandpa and like so on and so forth. Like everybody was a lawyer, and so they were supposed to be a lawyer and they were supposed to follow that, and it was all set up for them. But because they didn't, they got left out in the cold because they're following their own wish fulfillment here. That's just kind of like a story that I'm getting for some. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It could also be kind of like a sense of like if this is a business, like maybe they were supposed to take over a family business and they didn't want to. And so for some, I'm kind of getting this feeling of like being turned out or being shunned. I don't know if that's from like the family. I'm kind of feeling like it was from a family, to be honest, because they decided to go after their dreams. Okay, so why is the Prince of Pentacles here? I feel like taking this King of Swords out and putting it with the Emperor. Because I kind of feel like this Emperor and the King of Swords are the same person. And again, like, you don't have to be, like, we all have feminine and masculine within us. So you don't have to be, it's not gender specific. It's just a masculine energy. And it makes sense because this is talking about learning and or business. That's what I'm feeling with this. I'm honestly like feeling kind of a story of like somebody's like life almost. Like not entire life, like not from the moment they were born, but like maybe like a 15 or 20 year period. It's kind of like the beginning, like early, I'm feeling for some like early university years or like college years, you know, like the early 20s. Like the beginning of the journey, the beginning of their journey. Why is the Prince of Pentacles here? Wow, that was so many. That was so many. Okay. I kind of feel like I was right. So we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. So I kind of feel like this, like I was sort of, so I'm just going to run with like the university, like the school story, just for clarity within the reading. If that's not how it resonates for you, apply it how it resonates for you. But I'm getting this feeling of like this person, this Emperor here, this masculine energy. It was like they were offered, they like, let's say they were going to law school, right? Everybody in their family, you know, went to law school, they graduated, that was their plan, it was all set up. I kind of get this feeling of like there was like excitement around it, you know, like everybody was excited. They probably already had friends that were going to. I feel like they got bored. I feel like this Emperor got bored. Maybe it was the subject that they were learning. You know, if this was like a Onyx, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Thank you. If this was like a subject, Onyx Prime, don't do that. Thank you. You distracted me, bro. Distractions. You're so cute, though. Look at that face. Okay, anyway, sorry. I wish you guys could see him. He's adorable. But he's too crazy. I can't bring him on camera. So anyway, yeah, I feel like they got bored. I feel like they got bored either with the subject or they got bored with going to school or like they got bored with the job or like if it was a relationship, they got bored in the relationship, you know, like something like that. I feel like they wanted more options or they saw more options. And they decided that they were going to cut ties with whatever it was that they were doing. You know, like whether it was like for some, like maybe this was, you know, like a relationship. For some, it could have been a business. I'm, like I said, going to go with the school one because that's kind of like the story that's coming through for me right now. I'm getting this sense of like almost like some people were kind of like really amazed that this person was doing that. Maybe it had something to do with like their age. I feel like they were bored though. They were bored. They were ignoring something because there was too many options going around. There was distractions. There was distractions maybe. Like if this was like going with the school story, like let's say this person went off and they went to law school just like their family did, you know, and they got into the same fraternity as or sorority or like whatever the case is, you know, got in all the right classes, but they were having way more fun at the keggers than in class. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of like, I'm getting the sense of like maybe they kind of like effed off in a way, and there's no judgment when I say that, you know, like especially like if you're a young kid and you're going to like, you know, college or university or something, and it's like, let's say it's something that you're not really interested in, like this person has a dream, they have a passion over here, and it's probably something like, I'm getting more like creative, so like let's say it has something to do with like music, like this person wants to be a singer, or an artist or something like in that way, like, you know, be on stage, and they're like, their family's like, no, you're going to be a lawyer. So they go and they do that, and they just keep, you know, but they don't really want to be there anyway. So they're going to have more fun at the kegger. And maybe they get some sort of an inspiration, they get some sort of an idea or something like that, and they decide to go for that. Like maybe they decide to like drop out of school and they decide to like, you know, follow this dream path. And they get, in a way, kind of like, I wanted to say excommunicated. That's interesting word choice right there. But I kind of feel like this sense of like they were kind of like cut off or cut out or like shunned or something like that. It was kind of like, grow up, get your you know, sugar honey iced tea together, and then come back, you know, like when you're ready to go to school, when you're ready to behave, then you can hit us up. And this person was like, well, I'm just gonna go chase my dream anyway, you know. Because I also can't help but notice that like this emperor looks like he has butterfly wings, like he's like a fairy king, you know, very strong with the goblin king right there. I don't know if the Goblin King would be considered a fairy king, but I could see Jareth having wings. Like, what's his name, by the way? Okay, anyway, my nerd is showing. Let's move on. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Woo! The Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Y'all, for real. And the Star, again. So, there could be really strong earth energy here. Yeah. This person, I feel like this person was like, they were told no. It was like they were cut off. Honestly, they could have been cut off because they didn't want to, like, I'm going to say they didn't want to go to school. You can apply however it resonates for you. They didn't want to follow the path that was set before them that was predestined for them before their birth, before their conception, probably even, you know. It's like a family tradition. I'm getting that song from Fiddler on the Roof. Now it's a country song. Oh my gosh, Hank Williams Jr. It's a family tradition. Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Y'all, somebody's name could be Hank. I really feel like somebody here sings. Maybe that's exactly what it was. Or they like write songs. They do something like that. They wanted to be artistic or creative. Follow their passions. Which was not a family tradition. They wanted to be the star, baby. I feel like this was something that maybe it could have been like something that they wanted to do for a really, really, really long time, and they were probably like really not supported by those around them. And I feel like it was kind of like a heavy burden on them. And when they made the decision to go after their dreams, it was kind of freeing. That's what I'm getting. I think that's sweet. Why is the star here? What are their dreams? The Seven of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. Taurus energy. The Tower. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? We have Temperance, Sagittarius. I feel like this person is waiting right now, honestly. I feel like this person's waiting for their dreams to manifest. Yeah, for their wish to come in. It's like they've already taken the leap of faith. You know, this could be a past, present, future kind of a thing, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of feeling this more of like way distant past, sort of distant past, and then like present. So I kind of feel like in the past, this person, like we'll say, dropped out of school to go pursue their dreams. And then in like the not so distant past, their family was like, okay, well, if that's what you're going to do, or whoever it was, you know, the bank was like, if that's what you're going to do, we're going to cut you off. And right now they're like, okay, well, I'm chasing my dreams and waiting for my dreams. I know that they're going to come in. It's just a matter of time. It's waiting. And I'm noticing behind the Temperance here, the sun. And it's kind of like a combination of like the sun and the moon because of this path here. It's kind of like on the moon card when like the, what are they, like the crabs or the lobsters or something are like coming out of the water. So it's a sense of like a journey towards happiness. But they're waiting for it. And she's got the tea. It's like, what's the tea? What's the tea? King of Wands. Yeah, this person's, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, hi. Hello. We got a couple showing up here. And the Fool. I was feeling the Fool. Hold up. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. We have a lot of major arcanas on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Fool, Judgment, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant again. And then the Tower again. Alright, y'all, this is kind of weird, but for some of you, maybe this Emperor left a connection that their family wanted them to be in to pursue a connection they were more passionate about. Because we have a couple here. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. And then the Fool. There's a wish fulfillment here. And the Fool, which is a risky endeavor. We have Judgment, which has something to do with karma, but it can also talk about raising the dead. It could be somebody from the past. This Emperor feels like he has to defend it or defend his belief. And then we have the Hierophant, which could talk about marriage or a deep connection. And the Tower is sudden change. So for some of you, that could be the case. For others of you, with the King and the Queen of Wands coming out here, this can talk about like I'm feeling like the ultimate balance. So it's kind of like it's a not really a mastery of, because it's a king and a queen, it's of one suit, so therefore it's of one element. If it was like the Emperor and the Empress, then it would be of all, because the Emperor is all of the kings and the Empress is all of the queens. So they've embodied and gone through the journeys of each of the suits, you know. This would be creativity and passion. It could also talk about, you know, passions can run high too. So it can also talk about anger, but I'm not really feeling that. Honestly, like I'm feeling a lot of action. This person could have finally come into balance here when it comes to their creativity and their passions. It's like this person has, I'm hearing leveled up. So for those of you where this is resonating as in like leaving something behind that wasn't a wish fulfillment or a passion or a dream in order to pursue something that was a passion and a dream, I'm feeling that the King and the Queen here is representative of you, the Emperor, you know, or this person, if this is resonating for you as being for somebody else. And again, this is regardless of gender. It's not gender specific, it's just energy. It's like a coming into your own. It was a risk for some. Are you okay?
My tooth is bleeding.
1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. She had some dental work, and she's been messing with it with her tongue and made it bleed. So I had to take care of that. Okay. I have twin flame messages here, and I want to get some twin flame messages. The twin flame messages is just the name of the deck. These are channeled messages. This is my own personal deck, and they are channeled messages. They are not channeled messages from your divine counterpart, because I don't know your divine counterpart, and they're not channeled messages from my divine counterpart. They're just channeled messages for the collective in general. You don't have to resonate with the divine counterpart, twin flame, higher level soulmate journey in order to find these messages to be applicable. If this is not resonating for you as being your divine counterpart, as being connected to that, if you don't resonate with that, if you're not looking for those kinds of messages, that's fine. We have more afterwards, so just stick around. You can fast forward if you want to. But yeah, for those of us who are, let's get some of these. Only take the ones that resonate. What does the viewer's person want to say today? I'd also like to take this minute to say, or moment, I guess, to say thank you very much to all of the subscribers, new, returning. Your love and support means the world to me. Also, welcome non-subscribers. Your support means the world to me too. If you want to take a minute to hit that thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate that. It is a really nice free way to show appreciation to the channel. And it also helps the message and the video and the messages to get out to more people who may need to hear them as well. Yeah. I feel like I had something else to say, but it just completely left me. And for some reason now I have the song from Encanto. Is it Surface Pressure? I think that's the name of the song. The one that Luisa sings. For some reason, that song came into my head. So there you go. There's another message for you. Another song for you. Okay, so the first message we have is, you stopped me in my tracks. Stopped me in my tracks. I am drawn to you like the moth to the flame. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh la la. Will you reach out to me? I want to get to know you more. Certain songs remind me of you. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I added more messages to this deck. So the ones in the black marker are the new messages. The ones in the purple are the old messages. Not that it matters, but yeah, that was what I wanted to say. But anyway, I love you. I love you. More growth is needed within this connection. I think that's fair, especially with the I want to get to know you more. For some of you, maybe you're starting a new connection, or a new connection is coming in for you. You are the only one for me. Aww. I'm getting that song by, what are they called? Yaz or Yazoo. Looking from the window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, moving farther away. Oh. For some of you, oh my gosh. This is kind of sad a little bit. It just kind of like hit me a little bit in my heart. This message just came through. For some of you, maybe you had to move away to go to school, or you moved away when you were younger, and this is somebody from your past. Oh, right in the fields. It meant something to me too. Only You, that's the name of that song. Only You. Okay, let's get some signs from the stars. This is also my own personal deck, but these are not channeled messages. They're just a bunch of signs and animals and features and different things like that. So, my word. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And then after this, I am going to get the guest reader, and she is going to pull a card for us. And then we will call it a day or a night or an afternoon or whatever. A midnight, little star babies. My little star babies. Okay. First one we have is lightning bug or firefly, depending on where you live in the world. Bird songs. Spring equinox. Looking from the window above, it's like a story of love. Waning moon. Can you hear me? Medium hair. That could be like length or hair color. I'm not really sure which one I meant when I wrote that. So there you go. Came back only yesterday, moving farther away. Sagittarius. Want you near me. All I needed was the love you gave. Sunrise. So busy singing over here. This song, man, y'all listen to that song because it wants to come through. 777. That might be a significant number for some. You might be seeing that a lot. Oh, I put on the crystal. I'm like, why is the deck sideways? Feathers. Gemini. All I needed was the love you gave. Libra. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Spiders. This is gonna take a long time. Jupiter. Jupiter and Sagittarius. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So somebody could definitely be a Sagittarius or have strong Sagittarius placements. New moon. I really hope I don't get in trouble for singing this song this much. It's not my fault, YouTube. It's not my fault, okay? My guides want me to sing it. It's a channeled song. Blue moon. Aquarius. I am just musical. Dark hair. Dark hair. Taurus. Just got a random song. Rainy days and Mondays always bring me down. Rainy days and Mondays always bring me down. I like rainy days. Mondays aren't always fun though. Winter. Hello, Amber. Say your T's. Pronunciation. All right, y'all. I'll be right back with our guest reader. Give me 1 second. Ta-da! Here's my guest reader. She would like to pull a card for the collective. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I think that she is a very talented little student. They are pre-shuffled. She did pre-shuffle them.
Yep. Okay. Should I shuffle them?
Whatever you want to do.
Please. Alright, I'm going to shuffle them.
You gonna take those?
Okay. Spoiler alerts.
That's a lot, baby. Why don't you take these ones?
Okay. Okay.
If you guys are wondering about the mask, it's because I don't feel comfortable with her
Alright, we got this
showing
one.
her face fully.
So it says,
You gotta read the back to them.
Oh, yeah.
Read what it says.
It says, am I letting fear stop me? Alright, and there's like words in the back, so let's read it. Are you now. Experiencing a mountain of fear right now. Are you still okay. Okay, don't mind my voice. Okay. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up the juicy secret that is that you are the boss of fear? You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it. Scared choice one fear and move through it. You are need for I'm sorry guys, a hero, so that is who you will become. I'm not really a good reader.
You're a very good reader. What are you talking about?
Okay, now let's read this one. It says, what I burn.
Is that what it says?
I think so. What can I burn? Okay, well, I said, what am I burn? Okay, sorry if I mix it up. Well, here it is. Ooh, the words are pretty. Okay, and it says, burn it, burn it all. The ugly lines, the plan, the same in Okay, what does it say?
The ugly lies.
No, this one.
You gotta start from the beginning. The ugly lies.
The ugly lies, the plan,
Pain.
the pain, the shame, the
criticism.
Criticism. I don't know.
It's a hard word. It's okay.
Okay, say it one more time.
Criticism.
Good job. Criticism. Try
Okay.
saying that 5 times fast.
Moving on.
Okay. So, images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth.
Good job. Yeah.
Did
you lose your place?
Yeah. Oh, rebirth. You are like a phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define. You pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like?
Good job. Those were really good messages, I think. What do you think?
I think they're really good messages too.
Thank you for pulling cards for us.
You're
that
welcome.
was awesome. You did a good job.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, those are the blah. Those are all the messages that we have for you. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was you were tuning into this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.